All right, everybody, this is Rick. Different view today. We have the cell phone zip tied and wrapped around my neck to try to get a video for my brother Bob of me catching a fish. We got the old rattle trap. We're on the dock. Let's see what we can do here. I want to take a second to thank everybody for all the support. Channel's really kind of starting to take off, kind of more than I thought it was. Kind of cool. I want to thank everybody for, the support, good words, and, Brother Bob recommended a video of me catching a fish on camera. So anybody else in the comments want to, tell me what kind of content you want to see. We will have the brown pearl out. We're just waiting on the tags for the trailer and the registration for the boat. But we probably will have it out this weekend, I'm hoping. And we're going to do some catfishing. And we'll try to get some footage of that. But again, I want to thank everybody, from people at work, friends, family, just everybody, man. I appreciate you guys so much. If you got an extra second, hit that like button on the videos. Appreciate you guys watching them. Like I said, if whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. We're out here in the Ozarks of Missouri. We got my free boat and trying to get in a bass tournament by next year. And, just let me know what kind of content you want to see. And I know I really didn't do any content on fixing up the boat or anything like that. I probably should have. But maybe tomorrow I'll have a chance to give you a tour around the brown pearl and show you what all's new and everything. But for right now, let's try to get Brother Bob a catch on video here. I don't know how to edit videos, so you guys are going to hear me rambling. It is what it is. I'm not going to try to edit them, go get GoPros and try to do all the fancy stuff that some of these guys do. I mean, I follow them all. I mean, I definitely subscribe to most of the big content creators, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Like it says in the description, we're just trying... Oh, just had a bite there. We're just trying to keep fishing on a budget here. We're not trying to do anything but other than show anybody that they can get a pole and go out and fish. Me and my brothers grew up on the old Zepco 202, and a great guy named Dennis Hooks taught us how to fish. And I remember his motto was, best time to go fishing is when you have time to go fishing. So I'm just getting off of work, fed the dogs, horses, and chickens, and figured I'd come out here and try to get Brother Bob a fish on camera. We'll see what happens here. People are looking at me like I'm weird because I'm talking to myself, but you know what? I'm talking to you guys. We're just trying to get another one of them bites, and hopefully he takes it this time. That was a good bite. Maybe if I wasn't babbling so much, probably would have had a better chance of landing that one. I remember growing up in St. Petersburg, Florida, we would go fishing at Old Joe's Creek, which is basically just a runoff creek, and we used to fish at these retention ponds in the middle of the city, and we used to slay the fish. Now I'm here in the Ozarks of Missouri, just trying to learn the system here. Definitely different than saltwater fishing or even Florida fishing. But I'm just using a simple rattle trap. I love the rattle trap. You basically just throw it out and reel it in, throw it out and reel it in, and it usually works for me. Not always, but you know, they wouldn't call it fishing, they'd call it catching if we caught every single time we went out. So we're just trying to see what we can do here and hopefully get Brother Bob a nice fish on here. I'm not sure what we'll catch, whether white bass or largemouth or walleye or just something. Just keep casting out here. I also brought a what they call a chatterbait, which is a white and chartreuse chatterbait. Never really used one before, so we'll probably give this a couple more swings out there and see what we got. And just so you guys know, I am new to bait casters, so if you see me backlash, that's probably why. See what we got coming after our bait here. We also got a top water on a spinner bait, and all these poles, most of the poles I fish with are, you know, from friends at work, and pretty much everything on my boat was donated from Mike at work. And Eric donated this pole I'm using right now. You know, and Auden, he's been helping me out a lot with the boat, getting it ready, and Dalton, and I know I'm going to forget somebody and they'll be like, what about me? But, you know, everybody knows who they are. I've had a lot of success, and not success, I guess, a lot of support is what I meant to say. Like I said, we don't have a fancy GoPro, so it's just got to be dangling there. This is what a chatterbait looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. We put a chartreuse and white spinner or slider for a trailer on it. Try to get it out there and see if we can't get something that likes that. It's got a lot of action. Again, another one that you just throw out and reel in. Like I said, I don't use them very often, so I could be using them wrong. Maybe you're supposed to jerk them, I don't know. I just throw them out and reel them in and see what happens. Try to get Brother Bob a fish on here, and it's about that time. It's about fish 30. Let's see what we got here. This is perfect time for them. They're starting to hit, and if I have to, I'll go to top water, see if that works. Got a little Walmart $10 pole I got sitting next to me, and with a little top water on it, and see if that doesn't work, and just see what works. Like I said, whatever you guys want to see as far as content, just leave it in the comments, and I'll read all the comments and see what I can do as far as content for you guys. I appreciate you guys watching and liking all the videos, and pretty amazing the support you guys have given me so far. So we don't know what the quality of this video is or anything, but this is how it's going to be posted, because this is how it was filmed. Like I said, it's 2 zip ties and a old camera strap around my neck. I'm just gonna try to see if we can catch something here. Throw this out a couple more times and we'll go back to the rattle trap. Plenty of bait fish out here, man. A lot of bait fish hitting the top of the water, and it's nice. All right, I'm going back to the old rattle trap. That's my go-to. It's the old rattle trap. Let's get back out here with it and see if we could do any good. You know, just getting off of work and getting the pole in the water, just, man, just makes for a great day. I had to run, feed the horses and the dogs and the chickens and after work. And nope, there we go, a little blow up there. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. Not sure what that was, but little feller. Maybe we could catch something here. Yeah, but hopefully we catch Brother Bob. Oh, we got us a boat race. Oh, a jet ski racing through. I don't know if you guys can even see him or not. Lake of the, you know, the lakes here in the Ozarks, man, absolutely gorgeous. During the summer, you just, I mean, people everywhere, and, you know, great fishing, great people, really. I mean, really amazing people around here. Great community. See what we can do here. Come on, Brother Bob wants to fish on video. I promise you guys, I know how to catch fish. Usually. So we'll see what happens here and try to get us a nice one. If this don't work, this cast here, we're maybe try some top water here for a minute. It looks like they're kind of hitting on the top water. See what we can do here. Hopefully it's not too dark or anything for you guys. Now, when I talk about fishing on a budget, I mean fishing on a budget. This whopper, this top water here was, I think, $2.97 at Walmart. The Ozark Trail spinner was $10. So fishing here with like $15 worth of gear. So you got an extra $15, you can get your butt on the water and start doing some fishing. You know, I see so many different techniques of people with top water. I do a couple of jerks, reel a little bit, couple of jerks, stop for a minute, couple of jerks, see what happens. Be cool to get a nice little explosion on the top water bait here. Not really sure how the $10 Walmart pole is going to hold up, but hopefully we don't catch one of those 10, 12 pounders. I think this thing only got 10, 12 pound test line on it or something like that. But for $10, it'll get you in the water. There's plenty of other budget friendly fishing poles you can get from different places. And let's go right here. I do want to tell you guys real quick, the water's extremely high. I think we're 40 feet above normal right now. I don't know if you can see, but where I'm standing, we're out here, out this direction here, there's actually a road that goes out here and comes around, and there's two parking lots, one there and one right where I just threw that top water. So we're definitely above what normal water is. So right now we're basically fishing a parking lot, what normally is a parking lot. Try to wait for these waves a little bit. See what we can do here, and trying everything we got here for Brother Bob's fish on camera. I want to say, man, I got such wonderful family, friends. You guys are amazing. Everybody that's watching the channel. Like I said, if you just take an extra second to like the videos, that'd help out even more. Maybe buy me a GoPro one day. I have no idea how this is going to come out, so, but you guys are going to get what you see here now live. Right, like I said, I don't know how to edit anything. I cell phone zip tied around my neck. It actually dropped the other day and the case on it broke, so it's held together with electric tape. But it still works. Hopefully we don't drop it in the water or something crazy. Just got that top water popping. Don't really see any more action on top. Now that that sun's gone down a little bit, we'll try it back with our rattle trap. And I'm just on right here. This is just a public dock, boat dock, where you can, this is where we, this is where we launch the old brown pearl from. So it's about 20-30 minutes from the house, so it's not very far. See if we can't catch something here and get Brother Bob one on video. I don't know how long this video is so far. Can't see unless I turn the camera up, which I probably will, just to make sure I'm not boring you guys with. Let's see, I don't know if it says, I can't see it. Anyways, it'll be a long video. You guys will, like I said in the comments, tell me what you want to see. If you heard things about, you know, the different lakes here in the Ozarks, North Fork, Bull Shoals is what we're on right now. Lake of the Ozarks. Man, they just got amazing lakes. An hour away from the original Bass Pro Shop, but that's a little rich for our blood. We try to stick with the old Walmart. Get amazing bait at Walmart, really cheap, stay on your budget. This old chatterbait, I don't use this a lot. Usually I'm on the rattle trap. That's my go-to, but figured I'd give it a shot tonight. But we're not gonna, try to get the old rattle trap back out here. Right about now is usually when we're starting to hit them. The white bass were really rolling last couple weeks, but I think they're pretty much out of the area. Whoops. We have walleye. We've caught largemouth, smallmouth, bluegill. Mike caught a whopper bluegill. I think it totaled maybe 3 inches. See what we can get on this rattle trap here. You know, like I told you earlier, Dennis was an amazing man, and every time I have a chance to go fishing, I think, oh, it's the best time to go fishing because I have time to go fishing. Maybe that'll be our slogan. The best time to go fishing is when you have time to go fishing. That might be our slogan. Maybe we'll see what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. Maybe we'll put that on it as a slogan. Put it on the old brown pearl. All right. There we go. There's the cast, Bob. We're going to catch you that bass now. Hell, we're catching something. We'll catch a fish. Not sure if it's going to be a largemouth, smallmouth, walleye. Who knows? We'll figure it out as we go. Can't believe we missed that one earlier. But like I said, I see a lot of bait fish here swimming around, so it's always a good thing. You hear people in the background swimming, and alright. I don't want to just keep chattering your ears off, so just trying to enjoy the moment here and reel it in. Here comes another boat. Like I said, the lakes out here are always busy. Beautiful lakes, man. I mean, absolutely beautiful lakes. A lot of people swimming, boating. Alright, let's try over this way with the old rattle trap a time or two. Yeah, but normally, like I said, parking lot where you're looking now, it's kind of crazy. Oh, we got there. We got there. Oh. Nice and quiet and peaceful. I don't have much daylight left, so I don't know how much, I don't even know how long we've been recording. But this is the video that's going up, so whether we catch one or not, Brother Bob, I tried. I now have a contraption to wrap around my neck to try to get you one on camera, and eventually we will. I just don't know how the light's going to hold up with the phone. I don't even know how much battery I have on my phone. But yeah, definitely beautiful out here. I have a feeling in the next couple casts we'll have one. Let's see what we got. See a lot of bait fish action. Alright, let's keep on casting out till we catch one. Get some over here. Let's see what we got over here going on. Alright guys. I don't know, can you guys still see well? Looks like you might be. I don't know if you, what you're even watching. But I know I'm out here fishing. When you guys get a chance, try to grab you a pole, go out to a body of water. Even if you don't catch anything, just enjoy it. Little stress reliever of the day. And all right, we'll do a couple more casts to try to catch Bob his fish. Then I gotta heading towards the house. A lot of stuff going on tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get a little video tour for you guys of the brown pearl, so you can see what she looks like. And I just wish I would have taken more video and showed you the repairs that we did, and you know, all the great people that helped and donated different accessories. It was amazing. And you guys liking and watching the videos, and I'll try a couple more times for you, Bob. And every time we go fishing, doesn't mean we're gonna catch something, but would have been nice for the video. But now that I figured out a contraption to record me fishing, to see how it even came out, yeah, we'll have to do this more often, and that way we can get some more footage for you guys of me actually catching fish and working on my techniques and different things, so when I do get in that bass tournament, we have a chance at her. I've had a lot of people help me out with different techniques. You know, with me new to the whole bait caster, that's different lures I'm trying to learn how to use, and different spots, locations, what time to use what. And me, I'm just a rattle trap guy. I'll use it morning, noon, and night. And sometimes I catch fish, sometimes I don't. And like I said, I'm out here fishing and getting my mind right. That's how we get our mind right. Yeah, we got maybe 2 more casts in us, and then we'll have to hit the road and take this adventure out on another day and see what we can do on another day. But Brother Bob, we will get you a fish on camera, me catching one on camera eventually. But it might not be this one, it might not be this video, but we're gonna give the last cast here, take her out, and that's the cast to catch the bass. We'll find out here. Just slowly reel in our rattle trap and get packed up and get a few things done tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to try to upload a video of the brown pearl. Anything you guys want to see for content, you just let me know. And we got to give you one more, Bob. All right. You know what? I'm going to reel the rattle trap in, and I'm going to cast out a couple times with the chatterbait, see what we can get. Normally this spot's pretty hot this time of day. Usually we're just pulling them in, but today was not that day. All right, let's retire the old rattle trap for the night. You can see, let me see here if you guys can see that. The old rattle trap, this is from some walleye. Both sides of it got pretty tore up, but she's a fighter. Walmart I think they're $4 or something like that. All right, let's pack that up. Let's see. Well, that's a 30-minute video so far. All right. Wish I knew how to edit so you guys didn't have to watch the whole thing. But it kind of gives you an insight of how I fish, where I fish, and a little bit about my you know, how I grew up and my love for fishing and my family, and appreciate everybody supporting me. I don't plan on getting rich from YouTube, and heck, if I actually did get rich from YouTube, I think we'll buy a bunch of fishing poles and give them to young kids and get them out on the water and start some kind of charity to get a fishing pole in every kid's hand and let them enjoy the outdoors and try to fish, you know. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. All right, one more cast here. We definitely have to hit the road. But, well, guys, I appreciate you here for the journey. We got more things to come. We're just guy with a fishing pole trying to catch some fish. Like I said, like the late great Dennis Hooks, best time to go fishing is whenever you have time to go fishing. We'll see you guys later.